In today's video, I'm going to be taking a look at 5 Java-like shaders for Minecraft Bedrock Edition 1.17. The downloads can be found in the description down below, and without further ado, let's get started in today's awesome video. Starting off this video very strong, we have the MCPE 3G right over here, version 2.2. Now this is basically one of the most classic shaders from Minecraft Bedrock Edition, and it is honestly really amazing. But what personally makes this Java-like has to be its water. The water is very amazing, and it is also incredibly smooth. And another thing, Java shaders, they tend to not lag at all. They are very optimized, and this shader is also optimized as well. As you can tell, we are running this pretty smoothly. But anyways guys, here is the water over here. You'll notice that it has a very realistic animation, just like Java Edition shaders, and it just looks really cool. But if we go underwater, here's how things look like. As you can tell, things look amazing underwater. We have a bunch of like water effects over here, and of course we do get a distortion effect as well. And when you do look up, we still do get this beautiful water pattern over here, and it honestly looks absolutely amazing. Another thing you'll notice is that there is actually a reflection of the clouds on the water as well, so that is also another major plus with the shader. You will also notice in general we get brighter lighting and darker defined shadows as well, so that's honestly another really cool thing. Here's how things look like, and we do get a photorealistic sky as well. But anyways guys, we're gonna set this bad boy to sunset over here. You already know the drill guys. Every single shady Sunday we do this, so bam, we're going to set the time to that, and bam, we get one of the most pretty sunsets out there. The sun, it looks very realistic, and we get so many shades of orange, blues, all that good stuff, along with some realistic clouds as well. And the thing about the shader is that it's actually optimized. We're running this very smoothly, and you can even see the reflection of the sun on the water over there, which is also another really beautiful thing and something that you would normally see from Minecraft Java shaders. But anyways guys, that is pretty much it for the number 5 spot. Let's head on to the number 4 spot. On the number 4 spot, we have the Noob SL shader right over here. Now this is actually a very aesthetic shader, and it is only about 1.5 megabytes worth of storage, so it is optimized for your device as well, which is a feature from most Minecraft Java Edition shaders, because usually when you download Minecraft Java Edition shaders, you are forced to download Optifine, which pretty much optimizes the game for you. So one thing you'll notice about this shader is that it's really nothing over the top or anything. It's pretty basic and all that, and it's simple, and you know what, I really do like that, because this will run on lower end devices pretty smoothly, so that's a really good thing. And in general, we do get brighter lighting and darker defined shadows, although the shadows are not as dark and defined as some of the other shaders in this video, but regardless, they still look pretty good. But anyways guys, let's go near the water over here, and as you can tell, the water is also very realistic as well. And if you do notice, our player hand has like a little dark outline to it, which I also think is really cool. And here is how the water looks like. The water is very realistic. As you can tell, we do get some realistic animations as well. But if we go underwater, here's how things look like, and as you can tell, the lighting underwater is very smooth, and of course we do get a distortion effect as well. And if we go like towards the top over here, we do have a little bit of water patterns everywhere, and hopefully when I stand still, you are able to notice the distortion effect over there, so that is also another major plus with this shader. This shader also does come with realistic skies over there. And anyways guys, we're now gonna set this bad boy to sunset. Like guys, you already know the drill, man. And anyways, take a look at the sunset over here. It looks absolutely insane, and it's a very unique sunset because the sun is actually in a diamond formation rather than realistic, you know what I mean? And we get so many different oranges and all that, and I just love the sunset. It's very smooth, and it just looks absolutely stunning as it transitions to nighttime. But anyways guys, that is pretty much it for the number 4 spot. Let's head on to the number 3 spot. On the number 3 spot, we have the Salmon shader version 1.3.2 over here. Now this shader is actually optimized very well. It is literally less than 0.3 megabytes, so you really should not have any trouble running this shader, and this is meant for low-end devices. So it is basically meant to improve the regular vanilla textures, and it's optimized so it can run on any device. So if you have a lower-end device, then do not worry, you should be able to run this shader no problem. So anyways guys, here's how things look like. As you can tell, we do get brighter lighting, but the thing is, the lighting is not as saturated as some of the other shaders, and I personally really do like that. This is a very aesthetic shader that you guys can use in your Minecraft survival world. And as you can tell guys, these shadows are actually way more darker. As you can tell right over here, they look so amazing, and you can definitely see the shadows everywhere, so that is honestly another major plus. The unique thing about this shader is that there is no realistic skies or anything, because that does take up a lot of storage when making a pack, so we do get the regular vanilla sky over there, which also looks pretty good. But anyways, guys, let's take a look at the water over here. And oh my god, I like the water over here. Like towards the shore, the water is way more brighter, but as it goes deeper, as you can tell, it is darker. I hope you guys are able to see that, and I think that is a nice little detail that they did add in the shader over here. But guys, if we go towards the water, here's how things look like. They look pretty cool. I'm pretty sure the water is from the vanilla Minecraft, but if we go underwater, here's how things look like. Okay, things look way better underwater than I initially expected. So obviously we do get a distortion effect as well, and we kind of get this blue tint when we're underwater, because obviously water is supposed to be blue. I know it's not blue everywhere, but it's supposed to be blue. And also if we go to the deeper waters, you'll notice that we get a bunch of water particles as well, which I think is a nice little feature that they did include in this amazing shader. Anyways, guys, you already know the drill. We do this every single Sunday. We're gonna set the bad boy to sunset right over here, and bam, take a look at the sunset over there. It looks absolutely stunning. It's way more simple. We don't have anything over the top, but you know what, it gets the job done. We do have a diamond shaped sun over there, which is really cool. And I noticed that you know, throughout the sunset we actually get a little bit of pink and purple, which is honestly very unique, and it looks stunning. But anyways, guys, that's pretty much it for the number 3 spot. Let's head on to the number 2 spot. On the number 2 spot, we have the Ultra Realism Shader Light over here, which is meant for low-end devices, and it barely takes up any storage. Once again, this only does take up 2.8 megabytes worth of storage, so your device should have no problem running this shader over here. Now, the reason that this you know, shader is considered Java-like has to be its water. It's very realistic, like a lot of Java shaders out there, more particularly the BSL shader, so that's why I had to include it in today's video. The water looks absolutely stunning, and if you actually go like directly next to it over here, like it's kind of hard to tell the difference between this and Java Edition. Obviously the Pocket Edition won't be as good, but like, you know, you can still get the same effect. Obviously it won't be as good, but you know what, it gets the job done, and I personally think it looks absolutely fabulous. You'll also notice that in general we get brighter lighting and darker defined shadows as well. The lighting, once again, is not as saturated as some of the other shaders, but take a look at the shadows over here. They look absolutely stunning as well. That is another major plus with this shader right over here. You'll also notice that we get 2 skies to the shader, which is something very unique. So we get one sky over there, and we literally get another one way back there. So that's honestly like pretty cool, not gonna lie. You know, it gives the sky much more depth to it. And over here is how the lava looks like. Okay, the lava is pretty smooth. I am not going to lie about that. But anyways, guys, let's go underwater, and here's how the underwater looks like. And oh my goodness, the underwater looks absolutely stunning. I may even argue that it looks just as good, if not better, than some of the underwaters in Minecraft Java shaders. So let's take a look at this. We do get a distortion effect, and we also get like a little light water pattern. We also do get like a light pattern, which I also think is really cool. Like as you can tell, there's a bunch of lights going through the ocean floor over there, which is another cool thing. And we literally have dancing seaweed as well. Dude, look at that. That is so cool. And to think that we're able to run these amazing graphics on our phone is honestly remarkable. And anyways, here is how like the top looks like. It looks really cool. But anyways, guys, let's actually put this bad boy to sunset, which is what we do every single Sunday. So bam, sunset, and let's take a look at the sunset. Okay, yo, this sunset looks absolutely stunning. So I'm not gonna lie, the sun definitely is way more chunky, but you know, I think it looks beautiful, and I really love how the light from the sunset actually reflects on the water as well, like if it were in Minecraft Java Edition. And it just looks really beautiful. We get like a bunch of shades of orange and mostly yellows and all that, and a little bit of pink. Okay, yeah, as you can tell, it looks really stunning, and we can even see the moon rising over there, which is also another really cool thing about this shader. So definitely one to consider. So I highly recommend downloading this shader over here. The sun is good, and oh my god, I just realized slowly as the sun goes down and the nighttime begins, we get a bunch of stars everywhere, which is just another cool thing. But anyways, guys, that appeared it for the number 2 spot. Let's head on to the number 1 and best Java-like shader for Minecraft Bedrock Edition. On the number 1 spot, we have the YSSB version 1.15 beta 2X right over here. Now, this barely takes up any storage, only 2.4 megabytes worth of storage. Now, the thing is, this texture pack is heavily inspired by Java Edition shaders over here, like you are able to tell right over here. So, bam, guys, here's how the world looks like, and immediately you'll notice that, yeah, we are kind of having a little bit of trouble running this shader on our phone over here. So, definitely do keep that in mind. And it is also raining as well, so that's also a really cool thing. But one thing that you'll immediately notice is that the water is very ultra realistic over here. Like if we go right over here, you'll notice that the water is actually pretty realistic. Just take a look at that, guys. It's waving up and down like you would normally see in real life, and it definitely gives me a lot of Java Edition vibes over here. And another really cool thing is that there's a lot of reflections of the clouds on the water over there, which I also think is really cool. Even of the sun. Take a look at that. We literally get a full-on reflection of the sun as well. Now, I am going to admit this definitely does require you to have somewhat of a higher end device, because as you can tell, even with my Samsung Galaxy S10, I am still experiencing a little bit of lag. But you know what? This shader is definitely worth it. And also, the cool thing about this shader is that some of the textures are made to be more 3D, like the grass over here. As you can tell, they're made to be more 3D and all that, but I just love this shader. It looks absolutely stunning over here. And you'll also notice that they do try to make the leaves as 3D as possible in all of that. And obviously, everything looks way more brighter. And the shadows they're not much more darker or defined, I'm going to be honest, but they're still there. They look amazing. But the thing about this shader that really sticks out to me the most has to be the water. The water is definitely my favorite thing about the shader. But anyways, guys, let's go underwater over here just to show you how things look like. So we're going to be going underwater, and bam, here's how things look like. We get dancing seaweed over here, which looks absolutely amazing, and we do get a lot of distortion effects underwater as well, just to make the shader a bit more realistic and all that. So I definitely do appreciate that. But anyways, guys, we're gonna put this bad boy to sunset. You already know this is our tradition, guys. Sunset. And where is the sunset, bro? It's kind of hard to find the sunset. Oh, there it is. my bad. But anyways, guys, there is the sunset over there, and the sun is actually incredibly realistic as well. And if we stand still for a little bit, you'll notice that we actually do get moving clouds as well, which is another unique feature about this shader over here that is most commonly found in Java Edition shaders. So that's honestly a really cool thing. And yeah, we still do get a reflection of the sunset and all that on the water as well. So that is also another major plus. And in general, we just get fantastic graphics that will completely transform any Minecraft Bedrock Edition world. Thank you so much for watching today's video. Remember, all the downloads can be found in the description down below. Please like, comment, and subscribe. See you later, French fries.